Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips Action Auto Parts with a couple of young guys come and got a rear end out of a 98 Dodge truck sitting on the other side of that flatbed, and they came prepared. They brought their skid steer, and he's going to go around there and pick it up. He's got the big cart with the his cutting torches and all that kind of stuff on it. So they raised the truck up and put some block under it, and cut the U-bolts and the e-brake lines with the torch, and grabbed that rear end with that skid steer, and he told me, he said, yeah, I'll bring something loaded with, don't worry about it. So they drove that one up here with the skid steer on it, and that and over there with the he put the rear end on, had their other tools. So yeah, he's gonna pick up their big setup. And we'll tell him what the thing he's picking up cost. I know them Bobcat skid steers are extremely high, but yeah, they came prepared, so gotta appreciate that. But so far, it's been a good Saturday. Just sold a piece of fender well trim off that 88 Chevy Silverado that I just had gotten in, and I sold a wing glass out of a 96 F-250. Young girl had locked herself out of her truck, and they ended up breaking the wing glass trying to get it open. So they came up here and got that wing glass, and then of course I've answered a ton of questions. That's always how it goes, and you don't never know what's going to pan out. Just like this young man here, I started talking to him back earlier in the week, and then he said, well, I'll be there Saturday, and lo and behold, here he is. So can't beat that. So, oh, and I got Peg, and then we drug the 69 69 Cadillac Eldorado. I drug it around over underneath the shade tree, and he's got it all jacked up and stuff. I've sold the oil pan and the pickup tube off of it and got to ship it to Illinois. So I told him going to at least get the car ready so that they could start on it Monday, because I told the guy it might take a day or two or whatever, and I'm gonna be off Tuesday. So hopefully we'll not have to do too much work to get it out, but we'll wait and see on that. But so he's down there started on it, and so yeah, there you go. So, pretty busy Saturday today. We did have a very blessed day, sold quite a few parts, and I had needed that because it had been slow. Well, Thursday, Friday, didn't really do much, but sold a rear end and fender and inner fender and some Ford truck parts and what have you. So it worked out pretty good. And then Pittman had this thing, and tire blew out coming up the road. He had it on his snatch truck, so he had it picked up from the back end, and it blew out about a couple mile and a half from here. So yeah, so BMW, I don't know what the poop this thing's laying up there for. Anywho, so he said that the guy he got it from said something happened to the engine, and they was going to work on it, and they started tearing it apart, and they quit. So the transmission is supposed to be good, and all the other stuff. So the body parts looked pretty good on it. But a BMW X3, never have had one of these, but I thought, well, what the deuce, we'll give it a shot and see what happens with it. So I'm sure it's going to need, yeah, it's definitely going to be needing some cleaning out. Holy guacamole. He didn't tell me that they kept livestock in here. Oh well. Felicia ain't afraid of that stuff. Let's look at the other part of it. Yeah, man. Yeah, they've had livestock living in here, or chickens or something or other. They've definitely been roosting on top of it. Man, it's got a little bit of a smell to it too. So yeah, this in here, she'll have to get the shop vac and run it off of the generator and get this thing cleaned up. But it can happen. Good and tight, like Martha White. My wife just texted me and said she got home and was going to cook supper. I told her I'd take her out tonight, but she got to talking about making some cheeseburgers and stuff at the house and what have you. So yeah, they had started doing something to it, it looks like. But anyway, I need to probably get some pictures of it and get it listed when I get back to the house. I'll leave that up for a second. I'll double check the year of it and see exactly what it is and get some pictures and get it on Marketplace here in a little bit. So who knows, maybe by Monday it'll be ready to start making some of its monies back. So you all, and I didn't get, when I was coming back out the road here to come open the gate, Barney was, I guess, had been down here and he was walking back up the road, and I seen him. I said, "What are you doing?" And boy, he turned around, he came back. I was worried about him this morning. He got up. He's got a leg that's bothering him or something, but he was laying down here at the gate with Peg and Felicia, and he went to get up and start walking, and he fell. But now he was trotting pretty good coming down the road there, but I think it's this side, the back leg, I think is bothering him a little bit. But Barney, what you doing, son? Hmm? Are you my bubby? That old orange tail where you been laying in that old clay mud. Him a good old boy. What him was. Alrighty, folks. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Me and Barney's going to probably talk for just a second after I take these pictures, give him another little bit of a bacon strip, and I'm going to head back to the house. But please give me a thumbs up and leave that comment. I always try to respond back. I appreciate everybody that does leave comments. And please subscribe. And as always, I will catch you in the next one.